have going on. Some of the classic stuff is going to be things like the warm up. Also, you can see right there, we got the message that says got it. So we know that we are streaming and we are on YouTube right now. And again, we got this cool gym background here. I'm going to kick on one more set of lights. Oh, and I can hear myself talking in the background here. So I got to mute myself. All right, there we go. Did anybody hear that? I always think that's pretty neat when we have the YouTube starts talking and I'm over here and I'm talking. And then the next thing you know, I can hear myself talking on the computer, and it really kind of puts you in a loop. So let's go ahead and make sure we have our water. You can also see I had my phone with me. That's because, again, remember, I put up a workout on the TruFit Adaptive Fitness app. And so we're going to be doing that workout today. And in just a little bit, I'll give you a hint on what that workout's all about. But for right now, let's get started with a sip of water. Go ahead and have a sip of water. Have a deep breath. Let's relax. We all made it, everybody. We made it to the Wednesday workout. If you're on YouTube, who knows what day it is for you? But, you know, for us, it is Wednesday. And for some of us, it's 11 o'clock. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get this camera set up. Look at that right there. That's pretty neat. It's like I'm in the gym and then I'm out of the gym. All over the place here. All right. Where's Coach John going to be today? The other day on Monday, we had that cool kind of New Year's Eve backdrop. And we're just getting this camera situated. There we go. All right. Make sure that's straight. You know, sometimes when the camera's kind of crooked, it looks like I'm sitting at a weird angle. And here we go. Let's try that out. All right. I like that. All right. So again, having a sip of water. We're going to be getting into our app. We're going to be getting into our workout here. We're going to be starting with the breathing motto and then our kind of classic warm up. We might throw a twist in there. Let's check in with Ben and Carrie and see if we have somebody to kick us off. We got people joining us in the waiting room too. Awesome.
Nick is doing the breathing motto.
All right. Nick in the house. Nick's going to be kicking us off with the breathing motto. Nick's going to be up here. He's in the spotlight there. How's your day going, Nick? Good. Good to see. He's getting himself unmuted. I'm logging into my TruFit Adaptive Fitness app right now. Remember, you can download that in the Google or Apple Play Store. And then, boom, you can bring up today's workout. What do you got for us, Nick? You ready?
Ready.
All right, take it away.
5, body, 2, and 1. Breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your power. Do you delete your door foot and 2023?
Yeah, nice job, Nick. Giving a shout out to 2023. Because remember, everybody, for us, this is our second workout of the new year. Great job to Nick. Nick last year, he might have had one of the highest attendance counts in the whole group. You know, some of you might even had perfect attendance. We'll have to check on that. But last year we did 163 workouts, I believe, maybe even a couple more than that. Pretty incredible stuff. And a lot of those workouts, all of them really, are on YouTube too. So if you're on YouTube and you're like, I want to see what we were doing a year ago, you can go back, you can check out that workout. You can also get on the app, and like you can see here, we have number 68. This is workout number 68 on the app. It's a New Year's strength challenge. And so we're going to be working out here in just a little bit and doing these exercises, again, that we have all set up here on the app. Medicine ball and band is what we're going to be using. All right, everybody, let's go ahead. And if you need another sip of water, have another sip of water. I'm going to move a little closer here, try to keep that focus with the camera. And Ken, I'm changing all kinds of complexions here. The lights in the camera, they don't know what to do with me. And that's okay, because I'm here for a workout, and that's what we're all going to do. Let's start by moving our head around just like we always do. Let's start with a right and left head turn. And we're going to hold it on each side for maybe about just 1 second. So we're going to go right side and go 1,001. And then left side, 1,001. Right side, 1,001. Left side, 1,001. Make sure you're as tall as you can be. 1,001. Left side, 1,001. Right side, 1,001. Left side. Let's do two more. 1,001. right side, 1001, and left side. All right, nice. Let's stay with that tempo. So it's the 1-1 tempo where we're going 1 second kind of a movement and then kind of 1 second hold. So let's go down. We're going to go 1001, up 1001, down 1001, up 1001, down 1001, up 1001, down and up, down and up. Let's go one more, down and up. All right, let's go ahead and keep a good tempo now as we move across the bottom. So we're going to go from side to side. This is kind of like a pendulum, the upside down rainbow, the swing set, looking at ants. You can imagine whatever you want to do, but I want you to think about starting over here, going down and up, down and up. Nice and gentle, down and up. Try not to lean over. Try to stay tall while you're doing this. You're just bringing down your chin. You're just kind of moving your neck and your upper back. There we go. Let's keep it going. Down and up, down and up, down and up. One more, down and up. All right. Those had a lot of movements from side to side and left to right, but let's think about now going vertical. All right, let's take our head. Let's try to make it as tall as we can from the tippy top. Let's start at the tippy top. All right, and imagine that you're stuck to your chair. You're stuck to the ground if you're standing, but you're getting pulled up. Get pulled up, get taller, get taller. And now at this position, I want you to try to get your ear to go up even higher. So you can see I'm trying to do this right here with my right ear. I got my ear up. I got my head up. My body's tall as can be. My shoulders here. And then I'm going to relax in 3, 2, 1. And then just totally relax. Look at that. I got shorter. I got kind of, just relaxed in this position. Let's do that again this time. So we're going to start with the top of our head. So keep going up with the top of your head, up with the top of your head. And now try to get that ear to go up even higher. Stay in your position. Just keep reaching, keep reaching. Keep going. You're going to get the stretch. You're going to bring the shoulder down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. I like that with that ear lift. Let's go giraffe head, turtle neck. So we're cruising along here, and we're going to do then one more. We're going to do a side to side head lean. We're going to do that. We're going to do giraffe head first. So let's go giraffe head. Remember, we're going to reach our head out over our shoulders, like I'm trying to eat these weights right here. And so if I was, into eating probably steel and rubber, that doesn't taste good. And so going out with my head, bringing it here, and then bringing it back like I'm a turtle. Now I'm going to try to keep it up high. All right, up here where this rope is in the screen. If I drop my head 2 down below that rope, you got to let me know. All right, so I'm going to try to keep my head up, trying to keep my body tall. I can do that, or I can slouch and I can relax and I can not engage all the muscles that I want to engage for this. And I'm engaging the muscles right now because my voice has just changed. And then when I go out again with the giraffe head, reaching out, I kind of get my voice back because my vocal cords they're kind of normal in this position, maybe a little longer. But then when I bring them back in, I'm taking all the muscles and I'm smashing them, and I'm kind of giving some contraction to the vocal cords, and it changes up the sound of your voice there. Let's go one more time with the giraffe neck, stretching it out. 3, 2, 1. Nice. I like that. I think it's fun when you get the sound in your voice. You can try that on your own too. You can try to do the turtleneck and then see what your voice sounds like. Right there, it sounded like I might have been from South Louisiana or something like that, but I am. So that's okay. I can do that. Let's go ahead and now think about our head going just side to side. This is going to be very gentle. I'm not trying to touch my ear to my shoulder. I'm not doing that. All I'm trying to do is imagine the top of your head with a clock, and we're just trying to bring our head like over to like maybe 1 o'clock and then 11. Just kind of going 1 and 11, 1 and 11. But look at the rest of my body. I'm really not moving a whole lot here. I'm going to be nice. I'm even going to get tall, getting tall. Go 1, 11, 1, 11, 1, just like that. Just rocking it side to side. Very gentle. We're not taking the ear to the shoulder. We're just going like kind of 1 to 11, and we're moving. You can see I started to kind of shift. I don't want to do that. I want to turn. Who saw that? I was doing this. All right. I wasn't concentrating. I started thinking about what I'm saying too much. And so I want to focus on just the head. There we go. And I'm not really moving this. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Neat. Again, we're just trying to engage our body from head to toe. We're going to get blurry. We're going to get back in focus. It's all going to be okay if we just keep on the train. Remember, we talked about it this whole year. We got the train ride from Florida to Alaska. It's going to take a while to get there, but we're going to make it to our destination. We just got to stay on track. Let's go ahead and think to our shoulders. Nick, how long do you think it would take to ride a train from Florida to Alaska? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Nick knows. I don't know. I've never really even been on that many trains. Honestly, I've been on maybe 2 trains. Let's go ahead and bring those shoulders up though for the trapezius lift. Remember the trapezius lift? We're getting our shoulders up there like that. And that's kind of the classic I don't know. When people don't know something, they kind of raise their shoulders. But we're doing it to exercise our trapezius. So we can bring our shoulder blades. We can get even our deltoids, getting them involved, holding on to the arm there. Let's keep on going up and down. I'm giving it a squeeze at the top. Let's give it a squeeze at the bottom. Let's bring those arms in, squeeze them against our side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back up to the top. And 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back down. Give it a good squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Let's go one arm up. All right, bringing one arm up. I got this arm's not doing anything. Let's go one arm down and squeeze just the one arm. Now let's go with the other arm up. Didn't move this side. All right, bringing it down. Squeeze. All right, now let's try it. I know everybody was thinking about it. We're going to squeeze one side and lift the other. So I'm squeezing and I'm lifting, and then we're going to switch them out. Lift, squeeze, and lift, lift, squeeze, and lift. One more, lift, squeeze, and lift. All right, how many of you, like me, I was squeezing also the arm that was up, and yeah, it's fun. You know, who's ever done the, tap your head and rub your belly thing? People always do that to try to show you that your brain, it really likes to concentrate on just the one task. You can give it multiple tasks, but really one of them's got to be kind of simplified, and then you're able to kind of keep it going. But it's fun. We're getting our brain working out when we're exercising. Let's drink some water, and we're going to keep on going with the shoulders. We're going to get our shoulder blades moving. All right. So for our shoulder blades, remember we have 2 in the back, 2 blades, shoulder blades. They move around, they float around in our upper back. And when we move our arm or we reach or we pull, anything like that, our shoulder blades gets affected. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with one arm, and I'm going to start doing some movements. And these are going to be focusing on the shoulder blade, even the elbows, is getting everything moving around right here. And so the first one I'm going to start with is just going to be raising my arm up to the side. Let's raise it up. Let's hold it there for a second. Now we're going to try to go up as high as we can go. Just feel good about that right there. Now we're going to bring it down in front of our body. All right. Now I want you to try to reach forward further from where your arm was. You can see my hand just got closer to the screen. Now let's take it all the way back, bringing it back. My arm is still, like, my arm's extended, but my arm went back. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to do it from this angle. So you can see here I am sitting, my arm's out. I'm reaching my arm forward, and then I'm bringing my arm back, and I'm still trying to keep it out in front. Let's try that one more time. Reach out, and you can see I get that stretch, and then bringing it back. Nice. Let's go up into that kind of box position, bringing it in across our body. So I'm sitting here like this, and this is going to be bringing it out to in. Let's do a couple of those, bringing it out to in. Nice. And again, we're really concentrating on our shoulder. If your arm's here or here, that's okay. Just work on bringing it out to in. Nice. Let's go one more of those. Now we're going to go up and down. We're doing like a parade wave, going up and down with our arm being held out here with that isometric hold. And let's go 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it up over to the other side. So I'm going to be moving this other arm around. Again, what do we start with? Bringing it up, bringing it over our head, bringing it down. This is all kind of casual. Now we're going to reach out, back, out. There we go. We're extending from the shoulder. You can see right there, I tried to bring my arm back, but I want to bring my shoulder back. Think about it, and you'll see the difference. I'm going to do one. It's not wrong, but I'm going to do one again like that. That's not the exercise. That's a row. We're trying to bring the shoulder back with the arm still in front. So shoulder forward, shoulder back, shoulder forward, shoulder back. Let's do two more. Let's go one more this way, one more back, one more forward, one more back. Nice. Let's go ahead and bring our arm up to the side, bring it in front and across. In front. Nice job, everybody. I can see a whole group. Everybody's doing a great job. We got that elbow up high. We got the arm, again, the hand doing whatever. Doesn't matter. We're just working on that elbow coming up a front and across. Let's bring it over here, and then let's go down and up. Let's go 5 of these. 5, 4. You're going to feel this up in here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake it off a little bit. Let's have a sip of water. We're not done, though, with the upper body weight arm movements. So the next one we're going to do, I'm going to stand up for this one. We'll see how that works with the focus on the camera too. Might lose focus, might not. If you're sitting down, this exercise is going to be done just the same. So this is going to be pushing and pulling, and you can pretend, or you can just use your arm body weight. I'm going to pretend that I'm actually pushing something and pulling something. So if you are standing up, get maybe your knees bent, get yourself ready. Let's bring our arms up right here, and we're going to push out. All right, and then we're going to pull back. So you can see, look at my elbows are pretty far behind my back here. So again, I'm going to push out, pull back. This is with 2 arms if you can, or you can do this with 1 arm. Push, pull, push. And when I push, I'm kind of reaching out, just like we just did on that last exercise. Pull, I'm kind of giving it a little extra. Push, but now the whole shoulder is engaging. Pull, there's 5. Let's go 5 more. Push, pull, push. Normally when you'd pull, you'd grab onto it and pull. So you can do that too if you want to use your imagination. Push, pull. Look at the rest of my body's not moving though. It's not like I'm doing this or I'm doing this. No, I'm just doing it in my arms, just focusing on my shoulders. Let's go 3 more. Push, pull, push. Nice job, everybody. Pull. We got 1 more. Push and pull. We'll have to keep an eye out, co-host, if Alicia's on here. Maybe today we can do some of the martial arts, because some of those moves that we're doing as exercises, I know Alicia and other folks on here who practice martial arts, they do those exercises in the martial arts workouts. Let's go ahead now. We're going to do a core workout. We're going to move to our core a little bit, and we're going to get our whole body warmed up from head to toe. So we got our head and our neck, got our shoulders. We used our arms a little bit. We got our deltoids going. We're not going to do the arm circles today, though. We're going to skip through that, and we're going to go to our core, because we're going to be using our arms for our core too. Let's go ahead for the next core exercise. I like what we did the other day, and that was a tuck and a reach. And so let's go ahead and practice that again. I'm going to do it standing up. I think last time I did it sitting down, and so you'll get to see the variation. Remember, if we're sitting down, we're going to think about maybe taking our elbow and maybe tapping our leg, tapping our thigh, maybe going down, doing a leg tap like that, or going to the side, like I'm trying to tap, maybe even in my back pocket, like I'm trying to put my elbow in my back pocket. Same thing over here. But then I'm going to come across with a reach. And so let's go ahead. Let's do one side 10 times and then the other side 10 times. That way we can get into a little bit of a rhythm. You might get a flow, kind of like Byron. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to go elbow tap, reach, 1, tap, reach, 2, tap, reach, 3, tap, reach, 4. You can reach anywhere. Tap, reach, 5. I reached up, tap, reach, 6. Reaching forward, tap, reaching across, 7, tap. I could even reach down across the other side. I could do tap, 8, reach, 8. Tap 9, reach 9, tap 10, reach for 10. Nice job. Let's switch it up over to the other side. So again, tap and reach. Here we go. Tap, 1, tap, 2. Ooh, I did a teacup. Tap, 3. Try that out. Who's going to try that out with me? Tap, 4. Nice. Tap, 5 with the down reach, tap. 6 across the body, tap. 7 behind the head, tap. 8, tap. 9, tapping for 10. Ooh, I like that. I like getting that teacup going because if you think about it, we're working these muscles just how those muscles like to be kind of fired up. They like to stretch and contract. We're actually kind of contracting and we're loading them up beforehand and then letting them stretch out of that. So it's kind of a neat way of doing it. And again, once we get that pattern going, it becomes a nice kind of fluid kind of exercise. We get to go with the flow. Let's have a sip of water. We're going to keep on going with our core. We're going to do an abdominal squeeze next. All right. And for the abdominal squeeze, if you want to do a plank exercise, you can do a plank exercise. You can do that on your elbows, or you can do that on your hands on the ground where you have your hands and your feet on the ground, or we can just do an elbow raise with the abdominal squeeze. That's a combo because when you bring your elbows up, your abdominals are going to engage. They're going to say, hey, we got some weight going up above our belly button. We better tighten up to help handle that weight that's normally down here. Now it's up here. When you squeeze on top of it, you really fire up those muscles. So let's go for a 20-second squeeze. We're going to do a 20-second breath hold here in a little bit too. So let's go 20-second squeeze in 3. Get yourself ready. 2 and 1. We're up and we got the squeeze going. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, squeeze, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, squeeze, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Let your abdominals relax. You're going to feel though that they're still kind of tight. Now that's not bad. Having strong abdominals is a good thing. It's going to help again with our body, with our spine, with keeping ourselves strong, having good posture. And so strengthening up those muscles is very important. You can get them moving, get them grooving like we did with the teacup reach and the twist, or we can just squeeze them tight like how we did right there with the plank. Let's go ahead and move our hips around a little bit. So we haven't done this one in, it seems like a year. Now, if we're sitting down and we're in a down position, you're going to have 2 options. You can think about moving the upper body. You're going to see me standing up, move my hips around, but you can think about almost like a body circle where we're going to be doing kind of an around the clock type circle, moving around right here. I'm going to be doing a similar motion, but I'm going to be standing up. And so if I want, I could put my hands on my hips and I'm just going to move my hips around in a circle. So I just think about drawing a circle around my body and I'm just trying to move my hips around. It'd be tough to do this without standing up because again, you want to be able to lean and push and kind of move yourself around. But if you're sitting down, you might be able to move your upper body and it's going to have a similar effect on the hips. They're all connected here. Everything's connected. And that's what's so great about the body is you can work on one area of the body and you're affecting multiple areas, even though it might not even be your intention. You might be thinking, well, I'm just working out my arm, but you're also maybe working out your shoulder blade. Or you're like, I'm just working out my core, but you're also working out your hips. All right, let's go for 5 more of these circles, just moving around. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that one's kind of like doing a slow hula hoop, right? Or who's ever been to Hawaii? Who's ever seen a hula dancer? Again, all those movements, all that moving of the hips, moving of the body, it's really important stuff. And it's one of those things where you have to think about it in the beginning, the movements, but once you get it, you get into the pattern, you get into the flow, you can kind of let yourself go with the flow. All right, next up, we're going to move. If we're standing up, we're going to be moving our knees. If we're sitting down, we're going to be trying to do an elbow circle in front of the body. So this is also going to get your hips engaged. Ben's already, he's got it right there. He remembers. So we're trying to move the elbows. If you think about that and you think about the circle, that's going to be a good move. If you're standing up, I want you to think about your knees, and I'm moving my knees around now in a circle. Knees are going around. I can move them one way. I can move them the other way. But for the most part, you can see I'm moving my body around and my knees are moving around in the circle. If you're sitting down, keep those elbows moving and grooving. And you're going to feel it in your core. You're going to be like, wow, not only am I holding my elbows up, but I'm getting a good amount of mobility coming out of my core here. Nice job. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're moving from head to toe. This is what we always talk about. Today, we're really, really doing it. If you think about it, we were talking about the tip of our head just a little while ago. And now we just got done working out knees. We're going down. We're going to do ankles and we're going to go wrists. Okay. So we're going to get both of our furthest limbs. We're going to get those worked out. So you can move your ankles. We can move our wrists. We're going to go with the up and down to start. And what I'm doing on the ground over here is I'm tapping one foot. You can't quite see it, but you can just see my legs moving down there. You can see that leg movement. That's just me tapping my foot. Going up and down, I'm going to tap the other foot. Now I'm going to switch out. Going up and down still, just working that up and down movement. Now I'm going to go side to side. And you can see my legs moving because I'm moving. I'm trying to move my ankle, but with my ankle, my whole leg moves. Now with the wrists, not as much of my lower arm is going to be moving. Now I can move my ankle and then have a little less movement, but I'm having some fun with it. Let's go ahead and go to rotation. So with the rotation, you're going to probably need to lift your foot up off the ground. So this is where I got my foot up in the air, and it doesn't have to be high up in the air, just barely off the ground. If you need to hold on to something like the wall or a chair, that's okay. If we're sitting down too, we're absolutely wanting to work out the wrist and have them move in the rotation style. This is the rotation style. If you think about it, we don't use our hands like that a lot. We use our hands like this a lot, right? We do this. This is what a lot of folks right now, think about how many people they're just like this. Their shoulder blades are being pulled apart. Their core, it's not engaged. It's all hunched over. Their spine is in a position that it doesn't want to be in. Their head is forward, so it's heavier. Their thumbs and their hands are in the same position for maybe the whole time they're on their phone. And so what do we have to do? We got to open up. We got to open our hands up. We got to open our body. We got to open up our arms. We got to maybe even stretch back. We got to bring our head back up. We got to make sure that we stay in a good posture throughout the year. You're going to have to give yourself posture checks on your own. You have to hold yourself accountable. Let's have a sip of water and let's get ready. We got 3 more to go. Cruising. Then we're going to play a word game because we did that on Monday. And I'm going to try to do this every workout this year. That's a goal I have.
I think Karen was saying it's called tech neck.
It's called what?
Tech neck.
Tech deck?
Tech neck.
Tech neck. Is that the name of the game?
No, that's what the posture is called. I think Karen was trying to say.
Oh, nice. I like that. I'm learning something new. And Karen's absolutely right. Of course. Well, we know that always. Let's go ahead and move. The next exercise we're going to do is going to be, I have it written down as eyes. So we're going to go eyes. We haven't done eyes in a while. We're going to do eyes for a minute. If this hurts your eyes, don't do this one. Just take a break for a moment, or you can even watch me. This one kind of looks funny sometimes. And so it'd be fun to watch. So right now I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at my camera. I'm through you, going through the cable into the computer, up into the satellite, and back down into your living room, right at you. But now I'm going to decide to try to look up at that satellite. So I got my eyes going up. I can't see the satellite. Let me see what's on the ground. So I'm looking down on the ground. I haven't moved my head. My head's right here. My eyes, though, are looking down. I can see my workout board. Let's go ahead and look over to the left. Over there, I got my lights. Let's go up again. Still can't see anything but the ceiling and more lights. Over to the right, I can see the pendulum ball. I can see a basketball hoop. Let's look down again. Holding it down. Let's go back up. Let's go back to the right. For me, that's the basketball goal. And then one more time to the left. And relax. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel it all around your eyes. Might make you happy. It might make you sad. I don't know. Let's try them both out. Let's go smile. And frown. Smile. And frown. Smile. Frown. Home Alone. Woo. That's fun. Those are fun. All right. Breath holds next. It's a 20-second breath hold. Let's take a deep breath. We made it all the way through our warm up. If that was all you did every day, that would be pretty darn good. You would get your body moving. And then if you use some of your own creativity, maybe did some rainbow ball, or you did maybe ball of energy, or maybe did a high knee lift and chops and things, you could get a pretty good workout in. And that only took us about 25 minutes. Let's go ahead and do that breath hold, though. 20 seconds is a long time. If it's too much, I want you to breathe. You can breathe anytime you want. I'm going to try 20. Nick's going for 20. Who else we got? Carla's going. She's going for 20. We got a lot of folks going for 20. Ben's going for 20. We're going for 20-second breath hold. We're going to be very relaxed. This is going to be the most relaxed I want you to be during the workout. Normally, I don't say, hey, it's time to work out. Let's just relax. But right now, let's relax. Okay. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right, here we go. We're going to breathe in and relax. Breathe in again. Breathe and hold. And exhale. Nice job. I saw a lot of you holding your breath for that time. And again, remember that breath hold, it is a reminder to you about the control that you have over your body, over some things that just happen to us, breathing, blinking, smiling, frowning. Sometimes we just do that. We don't think about it. But when you do think about it, you're wiring your brain to your body, and it's important. Let's go ahead and hydrate that brain, because that's important. I put my water somewhere else. Where'd I put it? And let's go ahead and we are going to go to our next spelling challenge. And I'm going to do this one standing up. Look at that, how blurry. There we go. Come on, Logitech. Yep, that's right. All right. So on Monday, we did a spelling exercise where we were spelling letters using an isometric hold. If you think about it, we were, doing Y, T, A, all of those letters, and we were just holding it. But today, this spelling challenge, I'm going to be spelling the letters, and I'm going to try to do it with two hands. So I'm going to have both my hands together, and I'm going to draw the letter in the air. So you tell me what letter you think this is, and we'll see if everybody understands. So I'm going to go up, down, cross. What would that be? Who knows what that? Somebody got it? So we're going across the top, diagonal down, across the bottom. Who got it right? Does anybody put Z?
Yes.
Nice. All right, that's right. That's a Z. We're making a Z going across, down, and across. All right, so now this is going to be more difficult, and I want you to try it with me because it'll also be fun. I'm not going to tell you what the letter is, but I'm going to describe it, and I'm also going to be doing the movement. All right, so I'm going to try again with the two hands. You could do it with one hand, though, absolutely. And you don't have to do a big letter. You could do a small letter. All right, so the first letter, I'm going to start up at the top, and I'm going to kind of wiggle it down and around. Let's try that again. Up at the top, down and around. First letter. Second letter. Up and then across. Up and across. Third letter. We're going up, coming across, and then going down at an angle. Going straight up, making a little circle, down. Third letter is going to be up, over, down, over, down, over. Let's try that again. We're going to go up, over, down, over, down, over. All right. Next letter. We're going to start down here. We're going to go up, down, up. And we're kind of on the other side of the body now. Let's try that out. We're going to start over here. We're going to go up, down, up. So there's a diagonal line there. Next one. Here we go. This one's going to be tough. We're going to go all the way down, halfway up, and put a little hat on it. Let's try that again. We're going to start at the top. We're going to go all the way around and then putting a little hat on that one. All right, we got 2 more to go. Here we go. Again, we've done this one already. Up and across. So this is up to about the height of my chest with my arms straight up the front and then just going side to side. And the last one, I'm going to start over here. We're going to go down, come up halfway, go across, and then go up and down. Let's try that again. Starting over here. I'm going up, down halfway, across, up and down. All right. Does anybody know what we just spelled? If you do, you can put the whole word in the chat room. We're going to spell it one more time. I'm going to do each letter just one time. Here we go. I'm going to do this one with one hand. So I'm doing this one one-handed. So here we go. First letter, it's the curvy one. Second letter, up and across. Third letter, up, small circle, diagonal. Fourth letter, up, across, down, across, down, across. So we got 3 of those little crossbars. Fourth letter, we're going up, diagonal down, straight up. Fifth letter, we're going to make a circle. I'm doing this one backwards this time. Circle with the little hat on it. All right. Next up, we got up, across, and across. We had that one already. Last one, I'm starting over here. I'm going up, halfway down, across, up, halfway down. Now, not only did I just spell a word out, but think about all the movements my body just made. The squats, the reaches, the twisting, the turning. It's all there. And what we did is we spelled, who's got it? I think that's the right answer. What is it? Everybody's muted. Nobody can tell me. There's only 2 people who can talk right now.
Strength.
Strength. That's right. Ben got it right. Who got it right, Ben? Who was in there?
Nick said it. Nick.
Good job, Nick. Good job. I know a lot of you were thinking that too. You had it right. I think that's fun, everybody. I like this. And then with strength, that's exactly what we want to do. So what we're going to do now is our strength training workout. So I'm bringing up my TruFit Adaptive Fitness app right here. We have a New Year's strength challenge. We have some squats, the medicine ball, and the band. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the squats. Remember, if you're on the app, you're going to get to check this one off after the workout. So let's follow through. And if you're joining us on YouTube to see these exercises, welcome. This is where you're watching. This is exercise number 68 on the app. So for a stand-up squat, we're working on strength. You could do a squat just where you're just lowering up and down. If we're sitting down, remember, we're doing a high elbow lift and extending our core. But what I want to do today is, because we're going to work on strength, let's go ahead and do not 20 squats, not 30 squats, not 50 squats, not even 100 squats. I'm talking about, let's do one squat, but let's make it a strong one. If you're sitting down, what this is going to be is a high elbow lift and hold. If you're doing a squat, we're going to be doing a squat and hold. If you want to hold on to a chair, you could do that for this one. Or if you want to try it where you're just doing the squat, we're going to do a squat hold. So let's get ready. This is going to help us build up strength in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're down and we're holding it. So here we go. We're holding it for time. 4, 5. Bring those elbows up. If you're sitting down, you're doing a high elbow hold. You're going to be working on the strength of your core, the strength of your shoulders, and you're just going to be holding those arms up. If I'm in the squat position, you're in the up arm position. If you're standing up, try to be in the squat position. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay, but let's keep holding this. Again, we're just doing the 1 rep. So we only got to do this one time. Let's give it what we got. Give it everything you got. Keep the arms up. Keep your butt down. Here we go. I'm on the app over here. Here we go. Keeping it going. How long can we go? This is a way you can measure your strength, is you can see how long am I able to stay here for. Maybe this is 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds. I don't know, but oh my gosh, I'm tired. And you know what? I'm going to quit in 3, 2, 1. I'm done. And you might be done too. You might have had more strength and been able to continue on. But this is a way that I can measure if I'm getting stronger. How long can I hold that squat for? Also, maybe how long can I hold my arms up for? Or if I had an object like a medicine ball, how long can I hold the medicine ball up? Remember, we talked about this, where this was how the Romans and people in the olden days, they used to measure strength. by just seeing who could hold up a rock the longest. Let's have a sip of water. That was our first exercise. All right, the next exercise. On the app, you're going to see medicine ball overhead press, medicine ball lift and reach, and a medicine ball hold and reach. We're going to combine all that into one movement here, but you're going to see all the movements. And we're going to talk a little bit about how we can do this for, again, strength building. So I'm going to go over here. I'm grabbing my medicine ball. I'm also going to get a couple other objects that aren't medicine balls. You might not have a medicine ball where you are. And so you might, like me, you might decide that you want to use like a basketball or something like that. So we're going to do this exercise. Look, I got a bunch of medicine balls. I got a medicine ball there, medicine ball here, basketball right here, and another medicine ball. And this is how you can, if you want to test your strength, say it's 2023, because it is. It's been 2023 for 4 days now. And so if you wanted to test your strength, you could do something like what we're going to do right now. And you could figure out, how strong am I? Where am I even at for a starting point? And so what we're going to do with this exercise is we're going to go ahead and grab our medicine ball. If you don't have a medicine ball, you could do this with a kettlebell or a sand weight, things like that you could use. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the lightest ball I have, which is this basketball. All right. It's a little flat too. It doesn't even really bounce, but that's okay. Because for this exercise, I'm going to do 5 reps with the basketball, and I'm going to do the full exercise. So I'm going to go down to the ground. I'm going to come up. I'm going to do a curl. I'm going to reach out, go in, go up and down. So there's 1. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here we go on number 3. Getting blurry. Here we go. You know, when the camera gets blurry, you know I'm getting in a good workout, because that means it's trying to keep up with me. The cameras don't exercise. They're in the gym all day long. They don't ever take any advantage of being in here with all this stuff. Here we go. 1 more, going up and down. So I can do 5 with the basketball. Okay. You might be able to do 5 with a basketball. So then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go up in weight. And so with this one, let's see, I'm going to find this one here. That basketball maybe only weighs a half a pound. Now I'm going, this one, it says 2, but it's 2 kilograms. Who knows how much this weighs? This is 2 kilograms. How much does it weigh in pounds? Same exercise 5 times. Let's do it again. So I'm going to go down, up, out, in. Nice. Down, up, out, in. 2. And you can do this with a ball of energy too, if you don't have anything. And then you can come back later when you have different objects. Oh, almost forgot to go out and in. I think we got 1 more, but who's counting? I'm supposed to be, right? Here we go. Up and down. I was able to do this. All right, nice. Again, with how much? Who guessed it? Did somebody get it? 2 kilograms. So now I'm going to go up in weight again. And I'm only going to do 5, because what I want to do is I want to feel, when does it get to the point where 5 is tough? I can do 5 with 1 pound. I can do 5 with 4.4 pounds. Can I do 5 with 8 pounds? I got infinity. So let's try that out. Let's go 5 more. Let's see how we go. So I'm going to go down. Oh, this feels heavier. Up, out, and up. Nice. Down, up, out, and up. 2, down, up, oop, out, and up. 3, got blurry. Forgot what I was doing. Down, up, out, and up. 4, here we go. Down, up, out, and up. 4, 6. Still blurry. There we go. I was at 5 or 6. Who cares? All right. So again, I was able to do this. So if I wanted to keep doing this exercise, I could go and do this maybe with 10 pounds, maybe with 15 pounds. But eventually I'm going to get to a point where it's going to be too heavy for me. And I might only be able to do 2 or 3, maybe 1. Well, that's going to show me where my level of strength is in that weight and with that number of repetitions. Then you could come back and maybe try it without doing as many medicine balls and just work out with that heavier one, in working with 2 or 3 repetitions until the next thing you know, the heavier one, now you can do 5. And then you can get another heavier one and start to do 2, in 3 repetitions. So this is how we can work on building strength. All right, the last one we have is with a band. So if you don't have a band, that's okay. You can use your imagination, or you can just remember, well, that's it. You got to remember a band or use your imagination. So this is the stretchy band. And what we're going to do is 2 exercises that work on strength. So again, instead of moving a lot, what we're going to do with the first is going to be, Clinton does this a lot, the band pull apart, but we're going to be holding it. Let's do a 30-second hold. We're going to be working on the muscles in our upper back. We're going to be stretching the band and holding it apart for 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And there it is. We're just holding it right there. So we're going to be using muscles in our upper back. Right now, those muscles, they're not having too much of a problem with this. They're okay with holding the band. Let's see how long they're okay with that, though. We're about 10 seconds into it, still holding this band apart. Now, I'm starting to feel something in my upper back. It doesn't hurt, but you can tell there's something going on up there in my upper back. Those muscles, they're not as relaxed as other muscles in my body. Let's give it another 10 seconds. And now, wow, I'm in my trapezius. Wow, my rhomboids, I'm feeling it. I'm starting to feel this in my deltoids are also helping. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. Wow, you're going to feel that. Again, everybody, that is an isometric hold. It's going to help us to build strength. It's going to take our entire shoulder structure and say for 1 rep, we're going to be real strong. All right, we have 1 more of these to do, and then we might have time for a leader. So what I have here is a stretchy band with a handle. You might be able to see that. I got this at a discount store for probably $2 or $3. And if you go to those discount stores, they all have fitness sections and they're going to have some good deals. What I'm going to do is I'm going to loop this handle around a doorknob that's out of the screen. You're not going to be able to see it, but that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to loop it around in a way to where it won't slip off. It'll stay on there when I pull it tight. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just looping that around there, and you're going to see here that now I only have one end of the band. The other end of the band is on the door handle, if you can imagine. And you know what happens if I let go of this. I mean, pew, it's going to fly back against the wall. You never want to let go of these bands. It's not a good thing to do. So now what I want to do is I want to work on building strength. Okay. And I'm going to do this with one arm per side. And so there's 2 ways I'm going to show us that we can do it. One of them is going to be to pull that band and hold it back. Let me do it on this arm. I'm going to pull it here. I'm going to hold it back. So now I'm using these muscles. I got my bicep, right? Because my elbow's bent, right? My hand's close to my body. Must be my bicep. I got my back working over here. All the muscles on this side of my back right here, they're all working to kind of hold this together. So now this is one thing you can do. You can start to move further away from the door. Now, as I move, we know what this band does. It gets stronger and tighter. And now, wow, when I move back here about 2 feet, it's really trying to pull my arm. And I'm having to hold it here and hold it steady. This is how you can determine your strength, by using a band and measuring the distance when it comes to the stretch. Another thing you can do is you can count the time. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a 30-second hold. I'm going to switch over to this side. We're going to pull back. If you don't have a band, I want you to do a 30-second armpit squeeze. We're going to do a 30-second squeeze. Do it about a half squeeze. Half squeeze. Just keep the tension there as if you had the towel there. Let's go 3, 2, 1. So I'm holding it back. And I could even hold that elbow up high. I could hold that elbow down low. We're about 5 seconds into it. I'm going to hold it kind of right here in the middle. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm feeling it. 23, right up in here. 24 in the back too. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right. Because we're talking about the band, one more thing you can do with this band, and I have it around the door. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop it around the door, but I'm going to do it so that I have 2 handles. Oh, and look, I can't even make it into the screen. I'm pulling on the band as far as it'll go, and it's not even making it onto the screen. So you can imagine if I was over here working out with the band with 2 handles, how much stronger that would be having to work both sides. We'll do that maybe on Friday. We'll do some 2-handed band exercises, but let's go ahead and have a water break. Remember, if you're on the app, if you're on the TruFit Adaptive Fitness app and you're looking to earn some badges and get some rewards unlocked in 2023, badges are going to be the way that's going to be accomplished. And get on there. If you log in those exercises, you can log in today's workout. This was workout number 68 on the app and workout number 2 in 2023. I think all in all, we've probably done maybe around 400 workouts since COVID. That seems about right. We've been doing this for a while. What's that time check from somebody? Did a great time check.
11:50.
Ooh, all right. What do you think, Carrie? What would you like to do next?
Let's do overhead.
We're doing an overhead press.
Yes.
What are we going to use for that?
Use a weight.
Use a weight. Okay. Heavy weight or a lightweight?
Medium.
A medium weight. Should it be creative or should it be basic?
Creative.
Creative. Okay. I'm going to put on my Nick hat, take off my Coach John. And so what I'm going to do, Carrie gave us a challenge. It's going to be a creative overhead press with a medium amount of weight. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out my plan here. And I got it right here. And check this out. This is what I have, everybody. I have a block of wood. I call it an exercise block because for 2 reasons. Well, it's got red tape on it, so it must be for something. And I use it for exercise. So an exercise block. So what I'm going to do with the exercise block is I'm going to put a sandbag on the block, and then I'm going to lift the block over my head with the sandbag on top. How many times, Carrie?
20.
20 times. So that's going to be my goal. So first thing I got to do is put that sandbag on there. Oh, wow, this is heavier. And so now holding a weight like this, okay? Me and Carla, we're always doing the pizza delivery with the hula hoop. But when you're holding a weight like this, where you have the weight in the middle and you're holding it on the sides, this is going to be a difficult challenge, but it's one that you're going to be able to do. And so I'm going to get my hands positioned. So you can see I got my knuckles up and my hands are on the side of the piece of wood. And here we go, 20 times. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Carrie's she's got a weight. 5. Nice. 6. There you go, Ben. 7. I got to make sure this doesn't fall down. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm feeling it. 15. Must be building strength. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's give it the hold. Let's go with the classic Bernie hold. 5 or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. Oh, and it fell down. Y'all saw it. I didn't mean for that to happen, but that was how careful I had to be during that exercise. Let's have another sip of water and let's check in again. Carrie, if you have another idea, you can shoot it out here at us.
Let's do the weight in front of you.
Holding it out in front of you?
Yes.
For as long as we can?
Yes.
Ooh, should we go heavy, light, medium?
Medium.
All right, so same weight. Oh my gosh. All right, and should we go creative or should we go basic?
Basic.
Basic. Okay. So with a basic reach, we're not going to use the weight or ropes or anything like that. We're just going to use our weight. Just keeping it simple. We're going to be holding this weight. You can hold it like a cup of soup with your hands under it, like you're holding a bowl of soup, or you can hold it kind of from the sides. You wouldn't hold soup like this. What would you hold like this? I don't know. If I was picking up my baby girl, I kind of pick her up under her arms and pick her up like this. So you can do the baby girl hold. All right. So what we got here is a time hold. What's our time check?
11:55.
Okay, cool. Let's see how long. We're not going to make it that long. Let's see how long we can hold our weight out. You can use body weight. Hold it out in front of your body. This is, well, everybody, we're going back to the old days of exercise. This is what they used to do. All right, everybody, before we start, guess how long you can do it for. I'm going to make a guess. I'm going to say 45 seconds. I don't know. Let's see. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got to breathe. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Got to breathe. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Whew. That got heavy. I made it to my goal. I beat my goal and then some. And I'll tell y'all what, I'll tell you this because it might be interesting to hear. So when I was about halfway through that exercise, I was getting real tired. And then I did something. Did y'all see it? Did you see what I did to get stronger? You couldn't see what I did you? Because it was in my mind. I gave myself a thought that was very serious, that was a very important thought. And I made my brain think about the fact that this was real important. And I'll tell you what I thought about. I thought about just an hour ago when I was running up on that car crash and I didn't know what to expect. And everything was okay with the guy who was in the accident, but I didn't know that. And I was running up to him and that gave my body some adrenaline. Well, what I just did right there when I started to get tired is I thought to myself, you got to keep this up because somebody might be counting on you. You got to keep this up. You got to hold it up. Find your strength. Get strong. And I was able to get so strong where I was probably feeling like I could hold that up there for quite a while because my mind, it gave a signal out to the muscles of saying, hey, muscles, everybody, we got to work together. This is important. It's more important than just holding out a bag of sand. This guy keeps thinking this is really important. And the message got through and my muscles got stronger. And again, now I could take that and I could try to do it again and see if I can get to 120, 150. And that's going to show me how I'm getting stronger. So these are ways that you can do assessments. You can assess yourself, figure out how strong am I today? And maybe how strong are we going to be at the end of January? Just in the end of this month, how much stronger? We're going to do these exercises again at the end of January. Let's see if I can beat that 100-second goal. Who do we have for the breathing motto to close us out here, Carrie?
We have Carla, and Nick asked a question in the chat. Can he come to the studio on Friday?
Yes, you can, Nick. Yep. Have your family reach out to me and I'll confirm it. And we got Carla up here. She's one of our team leaders, and she's going to be leading us off now in the breathing motto. Carla, I am so ready. Remember our tempo. Remember the tempo. We're going to keep it nice and smooth.
I put in the chat. It's April 1st on Saturday for the autism.
You got it. Nice.
And I
Oh my
still have
gosh, I
it.
love that.
I'm collecting all of them.
Oh, that is wonderful. And for everybody out there who, remember I couldn't find some of those, I found them. So we're going to be able, we got them. All right, Carla, go ahead and take it away.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Bring the good. Bring the bad. Bring the happy. Bring the sad. Being your best. Being the worst. Being your power. So you use all the 2023, all the holidays.
Yes, nice job, Carla. All those goals in 2023, every holiday workout, being healthy all year long. Great job, Carla. Great job, everybody on YouTube. Like, subscribe, join us on Zoom. You can be a team leader, just like Carly here. Carrie and Ben, our co-host, Nick kicking us off. So many of our friends here working out with us today. See you on Friday. You know it. Great job again to everybody. Proud of this whole group. We have had a great start to the year, right? The year's kicking